Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwadner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, we have a special guest, Tom Hopkins, a legend and a wonderful mentor and teacher and number one sales trainer in the world. Tom, welcome.
Oh, Gerhard, I'm thrilled. And, to give power to make people more powerful has got to be a wonderful way of living. And so I'm thrilled to be with you and to share ideas with your folks. And the subject today that I want to cover, and it's very attitudinal, and it's how to become a master asker. You're not talking and telling, you're asking and listening. Everyone, in a way, is in sales. If you analyze the fact you want your children to grow up to be the right people, morally, physically, emotionally, and that'll happen if you have the art as a good parent to sell and convince them. So that's selling. If you're an owner of a company, in essence, to get your employees, the people following you, to do what they should do to increase profits and to have a better business, they have to be sold on that. And so I'd like the folks to really open their minds up and to commit to saying, I'm going to be a master asker. And that's a term I have for people who don't talk and tell, but ask and listen. And a master asker is a person that really leads others to what we call the yes decision. They lead people, they don't push people. And that is what happens as a master asker. You're asking questions and leading them. And because you get good at it, believe me, your attitude is thrown through the roof. When you have a feeling like everyone you meet, based on your goal as to what you like them to agree with you on, is done through this art of asking questions. In any discussion, whoever is talking is only learning what they already know. But whoever is listening is learning what they need to know. So this questioning art form is so very, very important and so beneficial to anyone that wants to become more successful. Whoever is talking is learning what they already know, but also if you say it, the other person tends to doubt it. But if they say it, then they accept it as truth. So that's really the power in this art form called questioning. And I decided to take some questions that I'd love the folks to take and learn and to put into their vocabulary and have fun with, because these are wonderful question forms. So the first one I want to teach is called the alternative choice. Now, an alternative choice question is in essence a question with two answers. Either answer is confirmation they're giving you the yes. It would be like, I would never say, when can we get together? Because then I'm asking you to make a decision. I would say, I can rearrange my schedule and I'm available at 1 o'clock, or would 3 be better? Now I've given you a choice of two, 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Either one, I'm going to meet you. Or I know when I used to sell real estate, I'd say, would you like to ride with me, or should I jump in your car? Because whenever you show a home in real estate, for you folks that are in the business, you must go to the properties with people. Again, another wonderful yes decision. Or, saying something like, Monday looks good for me, or Wednesday, I'll open up time for you either day. Which would you prefer? Yeah, you can't say yes or no to that beautiful alternative choice question. Now, the next question I would like to share with the folks is a fun one. It's called the tie down. The tie down. Now, the tie down is a question at the end of a sentence that literally demands a yes. It's taking the tie down, which is isn't it, doesn't it, wasn't it, couldn't it, wouldn't it, shouldn't it, can't you, won't you, haven't you, hasn't it, has it, she, nicely putting it on the end of your sentence with a nice nod. And this is building minor yeses. I just did it, didn't I? That was one, wasn't it? They're kind of fun, aren't they? Hey, you can learn this one, can't you? You do want to get more yeses, don't you? Because more yeses will build to the final yes where you close the transaction, and that's what it's all about. Don't you agree? So I want you to have fun with that. Isn't it, doesn't it, wasn't it, couldn't it? Don't ever use the same one in that conversation twice. If I've said that was a good opportunity, wasn't it is gone. It's important to get yeses, isn't it is gone. I did it again, didn't I, it's gone. So isn't it, doesn't it, wasn't it, couldn't it, wouldn't it, shouldn't it, can't you, won't you, haven't you, hasn't she? These little tie downs will be the little yeses that build the momentum to the big yes, which is a closed, wonderful transaction. And there's another thing I'd like to share with you in questioning. And so this little strategy is actually called the porcupine question. Now, the porcupine question, in essence, is answering a question with a question. And it's a wonderful little technique. Many times you'll have someone ask you a question. Well, could we get one in blue? And the temptation is to say, oh, yes, we have blue. You didn't close it. They say, can we get one in blue? You smile and say, is blue the color you'd like? When they say yes, hot dog, you got that yes decision. Can we get the vehicle tomorrow? Don't say yes, say, will tomorrow be convenient for you folks? When they say yes, they just bought a car. Could we move in within 30 days? Would 30 days meet your schedule best? Oh, yes. When they agree to the 30 days, you just closed a beautiful transaction. And I think whenever you're getting people to go along with your way of thinking, in a way you are selling. And there's nothing wrong with that. People have always asked me, Tom, what should I sell? I'm thinking of going into selling. Find something you love. You can't sell something you don't buy yourself. I think the reason I did so well in real estate for 8 years and had 1 year of selling 365 homes, which had never been done in the history of real estate, I averaged one a day for a year, was I really loved not only real estate, but I loved people. I'd have people walk in my office, Gerhard, and they'd say, yes, we're wanting to rent a home. And I'd take them back to my desk in the real estate office, and I'd say, I want to hold up something. In this hand, I have a home you rent, pay the mortgage for another person, let them have the tax benefits, the equity growth. Or this hand, which has your home, where you get the tax advantages, the appreciation, the benefits of ownership. If I could hold both of these up and let you choose, which one would you choose? Well, everyone chose, I want to own them. Then they'd all say, but we don't have much money. Don't worry about the money. I'm a master of creative financing. I'm going to find a way if you say yes to owning instead of renting. Let me find that home and get you happily moved in. Can we agree on that? It makes sense, doesn't it? And that's one of the ways I moved so many people to ownership instead of renting, and I made a commission and made a nice income. They were happy. I was happy. Now, see, those are the things in life that I think light us on fire, the happiness of serving others. And please realize that I think we're all, in a way, besides salespeople, servants, where we're trying to serve our fellow man with benefits, serve them with the right attitudinal ideas. And as great servants, we benefit because we're helping them have a better life. And I've always said this so many times, love people and use money. don't ever use people and love the money, because if you love them and they love you, they will come back year after year to let you help them have a better life, which is what it's all about.
How many books did you write, Tom?
I've written 18 books. I'm working on my last one right now, and that is when I'm probably done writing.
The number one book is How to Master the Art of Selling, and it has 1,091 reviews and an average rating of 4.7 out of 5, which is, it's a record. I have the book, the original copy with your signature in my office. I'm very grateful that you've been a good friend over the years, and you've inspired millions of salespeople in this country and overseas.
It's been just a fabulous life. I just had a big tour of China, and I've been blessed to have an interpreter with me for 15 years there. And they just love our training. And it's been great, to teach people to have a better life, and, especially in selling, which is a very, very tough business till you get good at it. And I've tried, I think, Garrett, you know this, to build my life on win-win relationships where a person wins by our time together. But I'm so thankful to you for having me on your program, letting me share ideas with our viewers. And I hope we can continue to do this for many years. I like the term many years.
Well, thank you for sharing the master asker insight, because the teller is not a good seller.
I like that. The teller is not a good seller. I've never said that. The teller is not a good seller. Oh, worth our whole time, my friend. A new little sentence adding to my repertoire.